Alright, yo, and welcome back to talesofark. And if you're enjoying the video, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. But anyways, back to some Vindictus Season 3. So, we had some of my questions somewhat answered from between Season 1 and Season 2, because I was like, pretty sure she was married to Brackus, and then all this. Looks like, I'm not sure if it's a different universe, a split timeline, or how it works, or if it's the same timeline, it's just rewritten. But it looks like their two memories are starting to mix or something, because all of a sudden she just switched from Reardon being her husband to Brackus being her husband now, and she's not remembering what she asked us to do earlier. I guess that was the importance of the quest, because I was complaining like, why still make me do these side quests, but it's to set it up. So to be like, oh, she doesn't remember. You would be back for me. You're back. And I got us some gold. You're welcome. Got her. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't come back. Oh, Red, always playing hard to get. You're just mad because you missed me. Yeah, I missed you. You're a constant reminder of what could happen if I settled. First off, I'm glad you're back safely. Where's Merrick? Who? Is your captain here? Oh, hello. Are you one of Lord Ronan's troop? Yes, I am Lord Ronan's guard. I was told to... Damn, she's a guard now? Wasn't she an assistant or something earlier? Jeez. I was told to bring your payment to your captain. Is that you? Oh no, the Crimson Blades don't have a captain. But I handle most of the administrative affair. You can leave it with me. It says right here that I will give it to the Crimson Blades captain. But I can't make out the name. I suppose it was simple clerical error. Here you are. Thanks, it's... She looks into the bag of coins. This is a lot more than I was expecting. Are you sure this is for us? We don't have that many members. Ah, you have an honest conscience. This happens from time to time. But Lord Rona is generous to those that aid him. I'm sure he included a bonus for your good work. Now, if you excuse me, she gives you all a short bow and leaves. This is a lot. There's at least enough for 2 more people. Suppose I won't feel bad about all this extra brandy I bought. I must have known we were going to be celebrating. Odd that I would only get 2 extra bottles though. Maybe you got them for me. Yeah, probably not. Oh yeah, were you gonna ask me something, Ursula? Captain. Oh, I thought you'd been around long enough to know we don't have captain. We never had a captain, but the letter. Tried to show her the Crimson Blades order, but you couldn't find it anywhere. Wait, Sierra, what did you just say? That you never be a captain over me. Hand me that bottle. We'll drink for it right now. Got her and Sierra argue at one another, and the office grows louder with the sound of revelry. But something feels wrong. You have a strange desire to go back to the prairie, where the battle took place. There isn't a former in sight, not even a trace. You spot something stuck on the ground. What is this? A familiar sword and helmet. There is blood on both. Take them. What happened? Are they dead? If you could relive your life knowing that you would one day lose everything, would you still make the same choice? Is that what we call destiny? Psycho. Oh, so he did. He showed up. His voice is faint, like listening to a memory. Don't you want to turn everything back to the way it was? Hey, nope. It is what it is. If this story has taught me anything, it's not to mess with fate and destiny and just leave it. Think about it. I probably... His voice fades into the rustling when he... Oh, that's probably like the Keegan side of him. He's like, I probably would have changed it to where I would not have become this, and T would not become Morgan. Keegan. Head back. Such a strange feeling. Why is that? Oh, you retrieved some supplies? That's odd. These weren't on the inventory list. I bet somebody was trying to cover up for losing gear. Hee hee. Paradise of Oblivion prologue have been completed. Oh. Hey Ursula, I got a job for you. The Royal Army sent over payment for all of our work. It's time we did the same for our friends. Can you drop by the Force General Store and Magic Laboratory and the Traveler Shop to sell up our debts? The exciting life of mercenary never ends. Heh, hee hee. Ursula, I heard you were off fishing in Rocheste. Caught a real big one for the sound of it. Seems to me you're on your way to becoming the face of the Crimson Blades. Maybe you make a Cohen famous one day. You laugh politely and hand over a sack of coins. Thanks. All that cold steel doesn't forge itself. Say, Ursula, have you ever thought about quitting mercenary life and taking on the work of a treasure hunter? A coffer chaser? Yep. I know some people in the coffer chaser guild. Quite well, I could introduce you. If you can beat a monster like that by yourself, I'm sure they'll have you rolling in money in no time. You'll be free to live your life the way you want. No orders, I can't. No, is that all freedom intimidating? Well, you can ask me anytime. I'm happy to recommend you. Paula, that's not a good idea. Don't you think there will be more people my age in Rocheste? This place is such a bore. What are you even going to do there? You don't know anything about the capital. Hey, you have no idea how hard I had it in this town. The only other person near my age is Bryn. What? How is Bryn near your age? Aren't you like in your 20s? Bryn looks like he's in his 40s or 30s at least. Have you ever talked to him for more than a minute? It's like listening to the world's most condescending dictionary. She's not wrong. Oh, come now. You really want to be alone in the capital? You got a lovely life full of people who loves you. What about the Oracle girl? She's your age. Sienna, she's so cute. Did you see the bracelet she gave me? It's from the royal whatever. That's absolutely beautiful. Hey, friend. Ursula, oh my gosh, where have you been? Everything's been so boring in town. I heard you fought a big fish monster in the capital. Was it scary? What's the capital like? Tell me everything. It wasn't scary. I knew it, Ursula. I knew you were going to fly through this. I'm an expert in this kind of stuff, you know? You're too much. That's right. I mean, look at this bracelet. Pretty, ain't it? What do you think? It's pretty. Isn't it, though? Oh, how I wish I could visit Tarata. What the hell is that? I thought you said you wanted to go to Rocheste. Can it be both? Just you wait and see. You shake the corn pouch Sierra gave you. Ah, lovely, thanks. Iceland? Iceland? No, Iceland? Make sure Clodagh isn't listening. Listen, if she ever asks you about Rocheste again, tell her it was terrible. Tell her there are dragons dropping all over, swarms of rats, that sort of thing. Anything to keep her out of the capital. Who knows what kind of trouble she'd get up out there. I know it sounds cruel, but I pay well and I care about her. What are you whispering about? Clodagh, stop messing around and mop the floor. Tch, they won't treat me like this in Rochester. They'll treat me like the princess I am. No, they probably will. Oh, our apologies, Lady Clodagh. Please do grace our floor with your most humble mopping. I'll mop that stupid smile off your face. You should probably head out now. Hee hee, hi friend, hi. How's that big fishy friend? Not doing well. Aw, hee hee. Why do you keep nagging me? Because you're slacking off. Well, so is Riley, and Fenella, and Ursula too. You better leave quick before you get dragged into work. You walk in and set the gold in Bryn's table. Now this is a welcome sight. He counts the coins. I must say, I have underestimated the Crimson Blades. I assumed they would be too short-sighted to hire a good bookkeeper. I'm glad I was wrong. They seem to attract more than their fair share of useful people, despite being a no-name company at the end of the world. Bryn regards you with a searching gaze. Why is that, do you think? The people of your caliber continue to linger here. I must continue my research. Please leave. Crystal looks surprised when you drop the gold on her counter. What is this? Told that new girl that my servants were on the house. She's got a mind like a tax collector. She laughs when you ask her about the new girl. Talk about Sierra. Did you think she was a veteran? She arrives only a few weeks before you. The Crimson Blades were a big leaderless mess before she shows up. Heard they had a famous captain long ago. A real beast in battle, but fell into obscurity after. So if Adan and Merrick doesn't exist, but they were in battle, how does that work? Do they die? Does it just classify them as dead in battle? Or do they just fade from existence? Or what if they return to formers? Because he said there was no signs of formers in the battlefield, right? And they said the captain disappeared. She didn't say he died. They say he disappeared. Do you think it's like? I think last time I seen this in Wuthering Ways where someone ancient did something and then they like disappear. No one knows what happened to them. And then they come back as a bad guy. Do you think it's kind of like that? Maybe it's time for them to shine again. Now they have you. Do me a favor and tell Sierra thanks, but no more bags of gold unless I ask for it. I do well enough on my own as a hunter. Are you back? Good work. I have something for you, veteran equipment. Ta-da! What do you think? Only the best Crimson Blades get to wear these. She looks at you, then back at the veteran gear. I guess it's not that fancy. True. Have you seen me? I'm fabulous. You have really nice gear, Ursula. Haha. Maybe you don't need these. What do you think you're doing? Showing off with your fancy pants, rookie. You think you're too good to wear our gear? Maybe you're too fancy to be a Crimson Blade. Gallagher, stop. You can't tell me what to do. I swear, one day I'm just going to quit this pro-down company. Please. What? You don't want me to leave, huh? No. Let her exit the office. Sorry, Ursa, everything's fine. You're here and the Blades are doing extremely well. And if we're lucky, Gallagher might actually be polite one day, right? Where are Dawn and Merrick? Maybe Mira will know. Oh man, it's a lot. Am I playing the right character? Yeah, I am. Ah, this shit just keeps on going. Why couldn't you not just dump me at town? Kerr. You asked what he meant before. Isn't there something only you remember? Everyone has forgotten. Everyone cannot see. When the time comes, you will save me. Kerr. You startled me. I thought I was the only one here. Don't tell me you're trying to get something out of that creature. There has been a strange string of magician and priests trying their best to crack the beast. Jarloff's the only chap who had any luck at all, but even he seems stumped. Let me out. That's all he says. Strange to hear a clear voice coming out of that barnacle creature. Pity he choose such poor words. Pleading for mercy is unlikely to earn him a stay of execution. I suppose things will take their course soon enough. Ursula, help me. Please help me. I can't remember anything. Kerr. I mean, you should honestly give me something to go on, please. What is this? Ruby, Emerald, Diamond, Sapphire. What brings you here? You asked him about the monster. I believe it's been bewitched. Someone's controlling it from afar, though. The other magician did not seem to notice. It can be a burden to be one of the best magicians in the world sometimes, but it's one I bear. What, do you think you know someone better? Enough of this. Go. Leave me to my work. First off, I had word with Lord Rona's troops. The execution will take place in private. I know you've been snooping around, but a massive thump rattles the floor. That damn dragon. The scaly rat has been circling the tower for days on end, leaving little presents around town for us to deal with. Why won't it just fly off into the hills? Oh, wait. Oh my god. Is that... Damn, was it Torretidos? Tyracuse? Right? The turtle dragon? Well, I mean, it's not... In this world, it's not a turtle dragon. In the other world, it's kind of like a turtle dragon. In the other media universe. Is it flying around because it misses Keegan? Because if I'm not wrong, Keegan didn't take the dragon with him into the final fight in season 1. He kind of just walked there with... Well, let's assume he took the ride from the dragon, but the dragon was never in the fight. There's more Keegan fighting the other dragons. With Teve. It's probably circling there because it remembers Keegan. And it misses him, right? Oh, that's so sad. That's like Roku and his dragon when he told the dragon to run away, but the dragon was like, he stayed loyal and just circled around Roku and died with Roku. I need every rookie outside with a shovel and bucket of water right away. It's clean up again. Hey, what's wrong, Ursula? Are you feeling sick? Actually, your eyes are red. Is it from the dragon poo? It's ghastly, I know. I know it sounds silly, but it's kind of fun to have the dragon around. It's so boring here otherwise. Oh, where's my knight in shiny armor when I need him? Knight? Oh yes, I just know a brave knight will show up and sweep me away one day. Aren't you married? I can practically see him now. I have a wonderful idea, Ursula. Let's play a game. Tell me, what do you think my brave knight would be like? A golden sentinel. Standing for hours. Waiting for you. That's incredible. That's exactly what I was picturing. Are you a magician? Or do you have someone in mind? Are you playing matchmaker for me, Ursula? You won't tell me that. I won't grant you any wish. Real then. I don't know who that is, but you must introduce me. Why? Why would you introduce him? Why do you want that guy to be happy? Fuck Reardon. I don't know who in their right mind wrote this stupid ass dialogue. He would be the furthest I suggest. Look, just be happy with Brackus, or at least find someone else. Reardon's a piece of shit. Akura, any wish you want, anything. You want to get that ugly monster out of jail, no problem. I have keys to every office in town. They were in my room for some reason. Yep, the two worlds are mixing. Take them. Just introduce me to your handsome knight. Nell drops the keys in your hand and jaunts off with a smile. Let's go. Hurry, fat ass. Mir stumbles to his feet and takes your hand. Take the battle quest. Oh my god, this again. Give a beggar a coin. Escape to Kohen. Back to the tunnels. Oh, we don't have to do it. Let's go. I hate doing give a beggar a coin and then having to do, what is it? Is it give a beggar a coin again for season 2? And then we did the one with the one guy the one lizard who summons shadow bosses. What is it now? Bryn nearly spills hot tea on himself when he looks up. What is that monster doing here? Wait, is that the beast that attacked Rocheste? That's right. What are you thinking? We can't get involved with the army or the Pontic Port. They'll ruin my experiment, Riley. Riley puts you up to this? I swear to any god or goddess that is listening, I will see that old man reduced to ashes before this day is done. I mean, really, what do you think? That I see this obvious fabrication of a creature and wonder what was inside? Bryn Furious Scout turns into a curious scout. That I noticed it was human? Come over here, you blasted abomination. Let me have a look at you. Oh, we got him now. It's curious. I said, what was it like? What was it like? I said won't stop talking about what an awful place is, even though she used to love it. I think she worried that I'm going to get too cool for her. You glance over at Iceland. Dragons. Speak of dragons. Tell her about how you almost got hit by 150 stone, a pile of flaming dragon dung. What? Is that what that smell? What that smell is? Would you mind standing over there? Friend, did you meet the big friend? You need me for Bryn? Oh, I'm excited. Let's go. Hello. Bryn, did you miss me? Not at all. Complete your business, leave. What if I want to take my time? Bryn stares at Mirror with an exasperated sigh. Okay, this is not acceptable. It's fun, So fun. This is my big buddy. What are you blathering on about? Wait and see, dummy. The room seems to dim at Riley's other two quiet incantation. Is this the I escape? Ursula, thank you. I owe you. Mirror takes a smile. Bryn, when can we be done with this? So the Silent Brotherhood is still here. Oh, so whoever this person is, they're really well informed. Now it tries to hide his surprise. How do you know that name? I do not know. Ben Chenner, my memory is there. Ursula, will you help me once more? You're not really awake yet, are you? You must have left a piece of yourself behind, old friend. Master, what's all of this? Explain, you dummy. The story is playing itself over again. Something really fun is about to happen. What? I swear, you don't give me a straight answer. Wait, Bryn, let me... how do you know about the Silent Brotherhood? Did Riley tell you? I don't know. Where is Ben Chenner? Do you know Bryn? Bryn digs out a dusty old book from cupboard and carefully flips through the delicate pages. Ben Chenner. It's the old name for the mountain north of... Ben Chenner. It's the old name for the mountain north of Fullbell Prairie. Also back. Sorry about that. My kid had to go use the restroom and poop, and he's not at the age where he knows how to wipe his own ass, so I had to do it. Unfortunately, I got shit stuck in my hand too from wiping his ass. So, yeah, I usually do the 2 paper wipes or tissue and then the baby wipe. The clean baby bottom. But anyways, I'm back. No one has called it that since the time of Old Morrigan. In fact, this may be the only written evidence of the name. I certainly never heard of it, but I know that mountain. It won't be easy to get there. Also, this is kind of cool. So I wonder, is Niall and Riley and Brandon is going to be like the main supporting characters for season 3? It won't be easy. The Royal Army will be prowling the area after the last battle, and they will not appreciate our intrusion. Niall paused and seemingly lost in thought. Riley, you knew what this creature was going to ask of us. He's not denying it. I suppose that means this is an issue we cannot ignore. We must take part in this little act of treason. Ursula, search Ben Chenner. We will provide support. Just do your best not to get caught. The last thing we need is to visit from a pontiff. How did this happen? In Ben Chenner, there was... What else? What? Did you skip it? What? That's... Okay. I don't like that. Why did they skip it? What? We didn't even get to see the Wood Elves. They should have kept the old story way. That way I get the option to choose if I want to skip the story or if I don't want to skip the story. That is lame. I want to see the Wood Elves. What are you speaking of? I can hardly believe that the Wood Elves are still there. They drove here for years since Morgan was here. I didn't even think them alive anymore. Why do they appear in this form now? It seems like time has wound back to when the goddess still existed. If the goddess has been unsealed, why does she ignore her calling? I wasn't speaking literally. Goddess Morgan. Ursula, we must restore this beast to its sense, if only so I do not go insane listening to its banal utterance. Come back later, I must do some research. When do I get a break from the goddamn story? Oh, welcome. I'm glad you're here. The Oracle was just about to head to the temple. One of the other mercenaries usually serves as his escort, but no one seems to be around. Would you mind? Hermas, I can go by myself. It's not far. Now, there's no harm in being safe. What if you run into wild dogs? That's never happened, not once. Ursula, if I indulge an old man, would you? Sure. Yeah, I mean, why not? Better safe than sorry. Thank you. Have a lovely walk. Thank you for accompanying me. I'm sorry to waste your time. Is this your first time to the temple? Actually. Well, you're more than welcome to visit any time. To be honest, it gets a bit lonely out here by myself. Sometimes I even feel like the goddess is here with me. I even heard her speaking to me in my dreams. This is how I will be great paradise. Could that be some kind of prophecy? I never had any real communication from the goddess before. She laughs at herself. Listen to me, a lonely girl ranting like an old hermit. I'll let you go before you go mad alongside me. I can make it home on my own. Just don't tell Hermas, okay? This new story thing is stupid. I don't like it. I'm sorry. Like, it for the last 5 minutes and so, it's only been dialogue. Because I'm assuming we skipped the story. Is it only gonna show us like boss fights? Like, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they want you to bomb rush to the end so you can like experience the end game, but that's boring. Like, I should have the option of like going through the somewhat story that was before and then the skips. Good timing. I located some very interesting information on Ben Chenner. Much of the research on Wood Elves conflated from their disappearance with the rise of the former. However, those timelines do not match. The Wood Elves disappeared long before any Formerian set foot near Fort Belly. That could be an error in the books. Many of the historical records from the era were lost when the magician and druids were purged. Coincidence or not, this must have pointed the Silent Brotherhood to a forgotten land that placed home to a lost race of creature. There's a mystery here that we cannot ignore. Through it would be simpler where my master would just tell me what he knows. Your master. Ursula, I hope you don't mind risking yourself in the name of an old man's enjoyment. Bryn, why don't we take a look ourselves? Don't be fooled, you know I cannot do that. Why, are you afraid to go outside? No. Scholars can't rely on books for everything. That's the most lucid thing I heard you say in years. I suppose a trip to the field would be useful. Can you? Why wouldn't I be able to? I'm not an invalid. How boring if you don't want me around. Just say it. Actually, curb your belly aching. Let's go. I swear to God, if we skip this too, I'm gonna be mad. Bryn blinks dazed. You asked him if he's alright. I'm fine. Just is very bright. I don't get to spend much time in the sun. Bryn looks at the injured figure in the grass. Is that Wood Elf? Oh my fucking God. We skipped this too? What the fuck? What's the point of doing the story if I'm just gonna skip through majority of the battle? I feel like we skipped 2 now. It's gonna be me. This playthrough is gonna be me complaining about all the shit they skipped. And now I'm just reading this light ass novel. It makes me mad. Anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys. Stay safe. I'll see you next time when I continue this. I was expecting a fight somewhere.